things that I left unsaid.
Hello everyone, this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to Vampire Amazon with the Salazar Coven. When we left off in the previous episode, we invited over two toddlers, Rowan and Sol, to the castle so that we could go ahead, get to know them a little bit more. Unfortunately, Rowan did hit it off too well with Queen Athena, but Ursula's daughter Sol had a bit of a better turn. She went ahead and managed to gain quite a bit of positive relationship with the queen, which made me really happy, meaning her life, hopefully when she comes of age and moves into the castle, is going to be a little bit smoother. But we are back at the Salazar army to spend a little bit more time with the boys and see how their personalities develop and who is skilled and who kind of falls to the bottom. Benson over here, Dantalopa, is I think the sim of honor right now, because not too long ago, the queen who he mated with had twin daughters. So Benson, thank you so much. You have helped out the Salazar line immensely. We are seriously happy about it and very excited. And I think everyone will be super happy with the fact that of all the males to give twins, he was the one. Because I think a lot of you kind of liked Benson from the get-go. I remember back in the first episode we jumped into the army, a lot of you guys liked the Dantalopa brothers, so I'm very happy that we have his twin daughters in the castle. But guys, let's jump into the episode. So we're going to get things started as we usually do, seeing the performance sheet and basically who's kind of risen to the top and who's fallen down to the bottom, so that we can swap that person out with whoever is currently in Willow Creek. So the person that we have in Willow Creek is Branson Devilsar, one of Morgana's sons. I think Morgana's eldest son, actually. And in the previous episode, I'm fairly sure we swapped out... Who was it? We swapped out someone for Arnold. I think it was Branson for Arnold. Yeah, we swapped out Branson for Arnold Devilsar. And Antonio came in the episode before that. So let's pull up the sheet. I'll put it right up here. And we can take our time taking a look at who has stayed at the top and who's kind of fallen down. So you can see that Jamie has retained his position as commander. Now, if you guys have forgotten how the sheets work, basically the little shields next to the names mean that those sims are eligible to be commanders because they have the sharp ears and glowing eyes. And if you don't, then, well, you can still rise to the top of the sheet, but you're not going to take on leadership. The scores on the right kind of show what skill set level they have. So there we go. Jamie has stayed at the top, which means he'll be keeping his position of commander. Antonio, surprisingly, we bought him, I think, 2 of these episodes back. Yeah. So I bought him 2 episodes back in terms of just the Salazar Army episodes. And he has now risen to 2nd position. That is crazy. Wendell's always kind of been up there, and he's my favorite sim out of all the boys. But I think, yeah, Wendell's been doing very well, but Antonio has just proven himself. I mean, this Knox boy has just kind of gone all the way up there, and you can kind of see it. Even in the previous episode, I'm pretty sure, he was looking towards the commander, and he was trying his best to participate in all the activities and whatever else, so that's super cool. Now, Major, funnily enough, keeps arguing with Jamie, and they've kind of made almost their own factions within the army. He's always kind of butting heads with the commander. But he's all the way down at 7th, and surprise, surprise, a son of Morgana is on 8th. So Arnold is going to be sent back to the Army Reserve, and he's going to be swapped out with his brother. Was it Branson? I think it's Branson. Yeah, he's going to be swapped out with his brother Branson, who I think is older than him. At this stage, it really looks as though Morgana's sons are the useless ones, which is really, really sad. But unfortunately, that's the way things are working out. Look at how sad he looks. Look at how sad he looks. I don't even know if they have shame, guys. I know some of you really like Morgana's sons and you want her bloodline to continue through them. by them having daughters and whatever in the coven. We'll see whether or not that happens. I haven't made those decisions just about yet, but let me have a look at Wendell. I love Wendell. Wendell's my favorite. He does have sharp ears. It's a shame he didn't inherit glowy eyes. Otherwise, he could have been leader. But you know what? I'm also okay with Jamie being leader. And this is good for Jamie too. Because as we all know, Jamie is the twin of Queen Athena. So it's kind of good that the queen's kind of keeping her direct bloodline in positions of power, even the males. So Jamie has, taken on position of commander, and I think he's defended his position 3 times now, possibly 2-3 times now, which is absolutely awesome. Benson was commander once, and then he couldn't keep up with that. And where is he at now? He's at 6, so that's kind of shocking, is that he's kind of falling down the scale as well. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead, swap out Arnold with his older brother Branson, and then I'll see you guys back at the training facility. Okay, Branson's back, and oh my goodness, those were a lot of umbrellas. Hopefully he picks up his game, although honestly guys, I feel as though the Devils' siblings are absolutely shameless. I don't know what it is about them, but they don't seem to care about the mother's position under the previous queen's reign, the fact that maybe they have some eyes looking at them, and they need to prove themselves. Oh, even pride. Imagine how Amanda would feel. Amanda would be horrified. I don't think they have any pride whatsoever. Now, Amanda never had sons. I'm fairly sure she only had one daughter, which was Morgana. But I really think... It's because Branson's lazy. Now, I don't know if he's ever going to get up there, or if he's constantly going to be swapping out with his brother. I have no clue. Is that entirely bad? I don't think so, because the other boys have a position. Neither Branson or his brother Arnold can become commander, so... Hey, that's fine. If Major is getting saved from being kicked out just by the Devils or Brothers' laziness, then that might not be such a bad thing for us. But let me go ahead and check to see whether or not... Yep, autonomy's on. Okay, we're going to get started how we usually do. Jamie is going to go ahead, give a speech, and we'll see who listens and who doesn't. Antonio, look at that. Antonio just might surpass Jamie any moment. Like, yeah, any one of these episodes he might, because look at how fast he's been kind of rising up the ranks, and already, before the speech, has jumped into the pool. So let's have a look. Who's listening? It looks like Emmanuel's kind of listening. Not anymore. No one really is paying attention. Poor him. And Antonio's decided to go to sleep. Now, I don't know what it is about these guys. I don't see a lot of them giving respect. Oh, well. Look, Branson is. Branson's actually listening this time around, I think. He's trying to. He's getting distracted by Emmanuel, but he's trying his hardest to listen. I am starting to wonder whether or not they've got... Look, Branson's listening. Good, 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 good. Maybe he does have some shame after all. But I'm starting to think that maybe Major has gotten some of these young men to his side, because he does have a bit of a rivalry going on with Jamie, so maybe he's gotten these men to his side, and so he's kind of influenced them to talk amongst themselves and not pay attention to Jamie. Okay, we can see Benson's turning around and listening, and so is Emmanuel at this stage, so that's good. Are these guys going to be on Major's side? I don't know. Let's see who Jamie doesn't get along with. Major's the only one. He has a good rapport with everyone else. As for Major... Yeah, same for Major. And it seems as though the brothers really are split between... Wendell's a little bit closer to Major than he is to Jamie, but he's friends with Arnold. Oh, no. Is it because they're cousins? Oh, because they're cousins. Okay, so Wendell's cousins with Arnold, so they are a little bit closer than everyone else. But wow. Okay. Well, these boys don't really have cousins on their side, so... they can't go ahead and just have a bunch of, men on their faction just because of family relations. But that's interesting. Antonio, are you swimming around? He's not listening. Are you not listening, are you? He's not. But look, Wisteria, Zelda. Oh, that makes me so happy. So happy. Wisteria and Zelda. Can't wait to see them grow up. And I'm also excited to see what sort of, eye color and hair color they're gonna inherit. Actually, no, we know they're gonna have blue eyes because both parents had blue eyes. But obviously they're gonna have sharp ears and whatever else. Okay, Jamie's speech was successful, supposedly. Now we're gonna let the males go ahead and do whatever the heck they want. And we're gonna stay here for half the episode, which is only gonna be, I think, another 5 minutes. So we'll see what they get done in the training facility on their own. And then we'll head on back to the barracks and kind of start fulfilling their whims. So I don't fulfill their whims at the training facility, I'll start fulfilling them when we get back to the barracks. I might not even go through everyone's, but it'll be interesting to kind of see who they interact with and who wants to do what. I think previously when we were here, Major was kind of interested. He was in a bit of a romantic mood, so I don't know. Maybe he's going for someone, or maybe he's not. Does he have his eye on a fellow male? No flippin' clue. No flippin' clue. And another interesting thing is Branson's actually cousins with Arnold as well. Let's just have a look. Has he not? Oh, right. Wait, no, really? They have been in the army together before in the very beginning. They were in the army together, but it seems as though they didn't really meet each other, which is interesting, but I'm fairly sure they are cousins. Yeah, if I use the family tree, I could probably track them down. Unless their fathers are no longer here. See, look, they're cousins. Oh, wait, what? Half-brother. Oh, no, never mind, they're half-brothers. What? That was a bit confusing. Yeah, no, they're half-brothers, not cousins. Right. So, yeah, they should know each other, and they should have a bit of a relationship, but they don't. Which is interesting. As you can see, we had Lady Amanda Devilza. Death by drowning, yes. And then we had Morgana Devilza. Oh no, it was Amanda Devil, then Morgana Devilza, because Morgana married Queen Narcissa, so she had a name change. There we go. Okay, none of the boys are interested. Oh no, look, Branson's actually in the pool. Emmanuel's in, yeah, he's evil. We kind of figured that out eventually. Okay, is anyone else in kind of using any of the facilities? Not really. It seems as though, yeah, Jamie is totally commander material. Totally. He's always training. Or trying to train. I feel like the next thing probably would be to start building friendships. Because I feel as though you might need that. Even for these boys. Like, if you're down at the bottom and you are tied with someone else in terms of performance scores, then your best bet is going to be how your relationship with the commander is, and whether or not the commander has faith in you to continue. But it's nice to see these guys chatting. Maybe Branson's trying to get some tips from the commander and builds a good rapport with him and kind of get encouragement to go ahead and train. Maybe. I'd like to think that his lazy side isn't getting the best of him at all times. Okay, is Benson gonna come on down and join? Yep. Benson's gonna join us in training as well, which is awesome. Okay, now these boys, look at that. I feel like Antonio's kind of awkwardly, yeah, he's awkwardly standing in the middle wondering, which faction to join? Jamie or Major? Because look at this. It seriously looks as though Major has kind of gotten a bunch of these males and gotten them to his side. And so this is kind of, yeah, he's trying to encourage them to stick with him and whatever else. And I don't know how to feel about that, especially because Emmanuel's evil and we know that he's a bad influence on these boys. But whatever else it is, it's kind of Major's liking it. Major's wanting to be the captain of his own ship over here. And this is the little ship he's got going. Whereas these other boys, and you know what? Good on Branson. Because he's sticking with he's sticking with Jamie and he's staying away from all this other drama that's happening back here. I'm really sad that Wendell's getting influenced. I don't want him to, but I can't control it. Major has to go on a field assignment soon, so maybe it's a good thing that he's getting sent out. It might kind of break up this little thing happening on this side. I hope so, at some point. Guys, do you really not care about your training? Okay. It looks as though, yeah, Peyton's decided to join the others. You know what? I feel as though Peyton was kind of paying a lot of attention to training and the leadership when his brother was commander. I remember he was a very good boy back then. But I think ever since his brother's gone down the ranks, I don't think it's that he disrespects Jamie, but I don't know. Maybe he's just not that fond of Jamie as he was his brother. Or maybe that sense of trying to prove himself because of loyalty has gone away. Oh, Major, are you going to go into the pool now? Well, it's too late, because we're about to head back. I'm taking all the boys back. So let's go ahead and get Jamie to take all the males back to the barracks. And I'm going to travel because I don't want them to be on the be out in the sun and then go ahead and burn themselves. So let's go ahead. I'm going back to the barracks, and then we'll start putting in their whims and see what these guys want to get done. And, see, I keep saying, this is so frustrating. I keep saying that I need to get a club set up with Ursula, and I freaking forget. And I keep saying that I need to move in a male alchemist. Again, I keep forgetting. So, hopefully at some stage, I figure out when the hell to do that. I guess I could do it in this episode. But the Ursula thing is something I want to do when I'm with the vampire, like with the ladies at the castle. And it's easy. I could make a trip down and do it, but I always keep forgetting. Always, always, always. But even bringing in the male alchemist, I'm pretty sure Melina's son, Rose's brother at this stage, I think he's an adult, so he should be able to join the army. He's not going to be part of the soldier forces, but he is going to be the alchemist, which they haven't really had need of anyone just yet because their thirst isn't exactly that crazy. But it would help to have someone making the potions for them. Now, did I go ahead previously and put down a cauldron? No, I did not. So also, I'm going to have to figure out... Oh no, I said the cauldron's going to be up here. Right. Because the alchemist doesn't burn in the sun. So I was going to put the cauldron up here, and I was going to put all the stores. So you know what? Let's get started on the cauldron and the stores, first of all. So that maybe I'm going to flip and remember to go ahead and do these things. Let's go ahead. Cauldron. We don't need an extravagant one, do we? No, I don't think we do. One of these ones is cool. So let's go ahead. And is that good? There we go. We'll have a cauldron right in the middle here. And then let's find some good shelves. Shelves. We could have these ones. Or we could have the other ones that I keep. Or even these ones. These ones are pretty cool. So many choices. I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. We have other display stuff. But should I go with these ones? I mean, these ones seem pretty cool, right? Okay, let's go with these ones for now. We'll go with these ones. So we'll just stack a whole row of them here. And we can kind of keep their potions in this general area. There we go. So we've got 5, and then we'll just, stock these up with the potions that the alchemist makes. And we'll keep these here for now. Now, we might decide to pop more things in at a later point. And also, it probably would be a good idea to keep one of these. Where is it? Look how cute these look. They look so good. I think I want to use them instead. I like the way they look. They look nice. So let's go ahead and see what we can work with exactly. I mean, even this, I could have this and put the potions over there. Look how adorable this looks. Come on, that looks flippin' adorable. Should I use one of those instead? Even this one, that looks so cute. Okay, I'm gonna use this. I actually like this. That looks adorable. And I don't use these a whole heap. So let's go ahead and do that. Also, I'm going to need bb.move objects on. There we go. Yeah, I'll start connecting these tables up. Look at that. I'd love to put potions there. I think it fits the whole deserty theme a little bit better. So there we go. Anything else I need to pop up here? I don't think so. I think we're pretty good. Oh no, I wanted storage. Storage for chests. So let's pop in one of these chests. Now what kind do I want? One of these ones? Or a black one? I think, oh, do I want a brown one? This is tough. I think a brown one will do quite nicely. So let's just make this really small and we'll pop it right over there. There we go. So that can be like the little ingredient place that our alchemist's son uses. And all we have to do now is get him moved in. Does he have a place to sleep? I don't know. Actually, you know what? This should be literally the alchemist's room. So his sleeping quarters, everything should be arranged here. So let's go ahead and actually get a bed. And yes, it's outdoors, but it's kind of like a rooftop residence. And I think he should be fine. Unless it rains, of course, then that's going to be problematic. But other than that, unless we can get a tent or something of the sort. Can we get a tent? I don't know. Let's see. Will that be in activities? Having tents and stuff? I guess it would be. We could put a tent out. Not up here, of course. That'd be too huge. But downstairs somewhere. Maybe one of these tents. We might have to do that. Because we don't have room necessarily for a bed up here. Like, look, wouldn't that fit quite nicely? What about a smaller tent? If we get a tent that's slightly smaller, we've got blue, we've got black and red. Like, if we get this, look at how nicely that fits in there. I think that's what I'll do. I'll pop this in here, and that can be the little alchemist's sleeping spot. So I don't have to worry about him being out in the elements. Although I will also put a bed, like a cot up here. So if the weather's good, he can sleep up here. But if it's not, then he can move down or something. So is it under comfort? Should be. Let's see what we can get arranged from him. One of these beds maybe? Blue kind of seems nice, but ooh, I like this one too. I like this one too. So where do I want to pop this? You know what? That doesn't seem too bad. I actually like that. So I'm keeping this bed over here. That still shouldn't kind of cut off access going up and down the staircase. So that's pretty good. It's on this side. And if we want, we still have all of this space along here to add more things in. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Obviously the bathrooms, they have the one to use. So that's fine. I don't think they need anything else. Yeah, all in all, I feel like that's pretty good. All we need to do now is actually move him in and meet him. So guys, I'm going to head off, go find this alchemist, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so Jamie went to Glimmerbrook to conscript Dwight L. Kendrickar into the military. However, he discovered that Dwight is still a little bit too young. He's currently a teenager, and only young adult onwards are allowed into the Salazar army. So, children will not be made to fight in the military. So, we have to wait until Dwight is old enough. I guess it kind of makes sense, but I think he's older than Rose, actually. So, when we come back the next time around, he should definitely be an adult at that point. And can you see Emmanuel laughing like crazy? Can you see that? So, we do have everything for him prepared. We do have a tent, we have his bed, we have his cauldron and chest and station up here to pop his potions, but we have to wait until he's a little bit older before he can be moved in and start using these facilities. But let's go ahead and while we're here, kind of jump around with the males and see what they would like to do and what they want to get up to. Benson wants to catch a fish. Well, Benson, do you really want to catch a fish? I think we have a river or a stream back here. Yeah, they have one right behind where they live, which is awesome. That's easy access. But that's something we'll have to do at nighttime. Actually, I can pop that in because night is descending. And a Major? You have a flippin'... He's just fighting away. He's supposed to be on a field assignment. He's already an hour and a half late on his field assignment. Oh my goodness, Major. Ursula's gonna eat your head out. Like, she's gonna eat your head off if you don't go now. Jeez, okay. So he was supposed to be on his field assignment, but no. Also, with the pay they get from their jobs, I like to think that that's like loot. So profit from loot they're bringing back while they're off on their field assignment, doing whatever the hell they're doing. So that's a good way to explain where the money's coming from and what they're doing. So he's not actually going to work. We say he's going to a field assignment, on a field assignment, and he's bringing back loot, which is awesome. Okay, Antonio, you want to find a vampire mentor. Again, that's something we can't currently do, which that's what we needed Ursula for. Oh, chat with Branson? Yeah, Branson just came back, so I guess Antonio's very intrigued about him. I don't think Antonio's ever met Branson, because when he got swapped out... I don't know, I don't remember. Have you met Branson? You might have. He might have. I don't know if it's talked to him much, though. Okay, what does my favorite sim over here want to do? So Wendell wants to go finish reading a book. Okay, so he's wanting to get his skills and knowledge up, is what I like to think. Peyton, you want to... Is something broken? Did you guys break something? They broke... No, they haven't. I thought they broke that. They didn't. Fertilize the bush. Okay, then. Okay, that's what he wants to do. Well, I guess he's not thinking too much about skills. A lot of them seem very unworried this time around. Yeah, which I don't know how to take that. They seem very unworried about a lot of things. And no, don't put this crap in here. Don't, you goose. I don't want that there. This is supposed to be the ingredient chest. Alchemy ingredients. Alchemy ingredients. There we go. And this should be something only the, I mean, that's another thing. These guys are going to come up here because it's not like this place isn't cordoned off or anything. But still. Ooh, you know what I could do, actually? There is a door here. So what I might do is bring him back down. And actually, this place I might just make exclusive to the alchemist. So since there is a door there, it does make it easy for me to do that. I'll just lock it so that only the military alchemist, the army alchemist, has access to this spot. So let's actually go ahead and do that. Yeah, I don't want them going in and messing around with those. So we'll lock for everyone. And then when Dwight moves in, he'll be the only one to have access to that spot. Which is great, so that they can't steal potions and whatever else. And bother him too much. Because it is kind of his own private chambers up here. Okay, Jamie, what would you like to do? Jamie wants to stargaze with Antonio. Oh, is that a friendly thing? Or is it something a little bit more? So, I guess he's wanting to become a little bit closer to Antonio. Maybe he's just impressed with how Antonio's been working hard. Emmanuel, what evil things do you want to get up to today? What evil thoughts are brewing through your head? Oh? Yeah, he's always wanting to make an enemy, but let's see. Apologize to Peyton. Can you even do that? I don't know if you can apologize. Critique his style. Oh my goodness. Ask Peyton to model a look. Wow. I don't even know if you can apologize to him. I doubt you can. So let's go ahead and just make an enemy, because that's what he would like to do. And I'm not going to be able to go through these whims, if any at all, but it's fun to know what these guys would like to get up to. Okay, you are in here when you really don't have to be. You have coffins that you could use. Now let's see what he would like to get up to. I just want to see where his head's at. And it seems as though it's all in material things. Fertilize the bush. Okay, so he's thinking along the same lines as Peyton is. Looks like these guys really like the tent. And in all honesty, they can use that. I've got nothing against it. The only time the alchemist will need it is if the alchemist is out in the elements and it's raining or something like that. But if the weather's good, like it is now, it shouldn't be a big deal for us to stay here. Yeah, that should be pretty snazzy. Okay, why don't we get Benson, he's still resting. Let's find Branson. Branson's over here. Antonio, why don't you get to know chat with Branson a little bit? Because you did want to befriend him. So let's brighten his day. Don't brag about your flippin' possessions. Let's go brighten his day. It's good to make friends. It's good to make friends. Maybe he's just curious. Yeah, it makes sense. His mother was who? Knox. Swan Knox. Was it Swan Knox? I think Swan Knox was his mother. I was gonna say, maybe he's just fascinated about the legendary Lady Morgana Devilsaur, so he wants to talk with Branson to kind of know more about that. Although the sons wouldn't know much about their mothers anyways. It's not like they get heirlooms or get to spend time with them, so that's kind of, yeah, they're working with the same material. But guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.